Hi everyone, welcome to Board of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and either are any of these blokes. This is my old mate, StormCrowReaperManyHats. What do they call him that? Because he's got heaps of hats. What a silly question. That's right, he's got heaps of them. Unbelievable amount of hats. Speaking of hats, this is the new edition. The good lady, we were at an outdoorsy kind of event a few weeks ago. It was pretty warm, it was about 40 degrees. The good lady says to me, buy a hat, you silly prick, you'll get sunburned. So anyway, what do you reckon? I reckon it's pretty good. I got a big head. A big head is hard to buy hats for, and well, at least at these kind of events anyway. But big hat does not necessarily mean big brains. Found that out the hard way. Anyway, StormCrowReaperManyHats. He's in the A-43. The A-43. I was lucky enough to meet the great man not too long ago. We'll get to the game soon. I was lucky enough to meet the great man not too long ago, and it was an absolute pleasure. Reaps, it really was. Hopefully next time won't be too far away. Now, he sends me a message not so long ago saying, Stewie, use this one if you like. This is just one of the weirdest games I've ever been in. Just absolutely odd. Now, Reaps is in the A-43, the Tier 6 Russian medium tank. Not too bad. He's on a mission. He's on a mission to do 15 damaging shots. Pretty good tank to do it in. It's a fast firing tank. Now, it's not weird because it's 14 versus 14 and it's on the ANZ server. Not unusual. 14 versus 14 isn't too unusual. He's platooned up with his old mate Sigh. Sigh's in the new Tier 6 French wheel tanks. Have a look at this. He gets down. He gets all the way to this position on the new version of Pilsen. Gets all the way to this position. He finds the entire enemy team. We'll see at the end of the game how many tanks he spots there. You can't tell by looking at the mini-map because it's just a big it's just a big blob of red on the mini-map where all the tanks have been spotted. They're all spotted at spawn. Now, I'm not sure if did the server explode. I don't think the server exploded because looking at the green tanks on the mini-map, the tanks that are on Reeps' team, they've all left spawn. There's nobody left behind. There's nobody left behind in the green cap. You know, they've all moved to the city or out to the field to look to fight. Reeps has found the Oni, is it an Oni? It is, and he's already put 586 damage into him. I think he got a little bit of assisted damage there as well into the 40 TP, which there he is, the 40 TP. This is a fast firing gun. That's probably why he's using it for this mission. He needs to do 15 damaging shots for this mission, and it's not going to be. He's flying it. He's nearly got it already. There's a challenger. All these tanks are still. Some of the TDs have moved up towards this tank destroyer position, which is where Sigh and Reeps they've just taken it over because they haven't. Nobody on the enemy team went the field where you do all your jumps in your wheel tanks or your normal light tanks. And StormCrowReaperManyHats from PBCAC, problem between keyboard and chair, is come up there and he's spotted. I reckon that's not far off the entire enemy team. When we look at the battle results page, we'll see how many tanks he actually spotted. But he's already picked up 1,096 damage, 572 assists. He's blocked a shot, but he has taken a little bit of damage. Artillery shows an interest. That's what they tend to do. He's got APCR rounds loaded because he wants to get this mission done. He's on 13 out of 15 hits to get this mission, and it's a 57mm gun, 85 alpha damage, 189 penetration. That's with premium ammunition, which is APCR. Standard will give you 112. Now the A-43, it's not. Look, it looks like a good all-round tank to me. It's fast. Hasn't got a bad gun, but he's getting the hell out of there because it was just. Look at the map. Look at the map. Nothing much is really happening in the city, well, as far as the enemy team are going, but the enemy team certainly are killing some of Reeps' team, so maybe there was some kind of server crash because they've certainly got the numbers, and that's that Oni that Reeps has already taken a heap of health out of, about 1,000, or not far off 1,000 hit points of health. Out of the Tier 7 Japanese heavy tank, he finally gets killed by the Cromwell. All these tanks certainly had a lot of trouble getting through the armour of that tank. Reeps down to 463 hit points, 1,096 damage done, 572 assisted damage, a little bit of damage blocked, and Sigh in the AMD 178B, the Tier 6 French wheeled light tank. Try saying that after a few drinks. He's running around doing a few jumps in this part of the map. That's what you do in the light tanks. You do a few jumps around here. You can see the dead Achilles there, who got a little bit too brave. He probably saw. To be fair, the Achilles driver probably saw how open the east was and thought, well, I'll get up to that position where Reeps and Sigh went to try to get some damage. But anyway, he got taken out. The score's 1-3. He needs 2 more damaging shots to get this mission. And I wonder where all those enemy tanks are now. Have they all Have they all repositioned? Now, there are no bots in this one. Now, of course, up to tier 5 on the Aussie server, there are bots to make up the numbers for low tier players, for new players, and all that kind of stuff. But that ends at tier 5. This is a tier 6 and a tier 7 game. No tier 5 tanks in this battle. Sigh moving forward again. He's spotted all those tanks. Now, all those tanks, they have moved now. You can see on the minimap how they've moved. They've moved and taken that tank destroyer position, and they're all up there. Reaps now, he's spoiled for choice here. Shoots the Challenger once, it only tracks him, but it's okay because the reload on this bad boy is very, very fast indeed. He got his 14th shot away. He got sniped out by a Tiger 131. Another interesting position, and Reaps and Sigh showing great map awareness here. You can look at the mini map. Look at where all their tanks are. They're comprehensively winning the city. It did take them a long time. I don't know why it took so long, but Reaps' team and Sigh's team have comprehensively won the city, and they're now rolling forward. And these platoon mates are now going to hopefully wait until their friends win the city, and then maybe look at making a move. Finally gets that 15th shot into the tank destroyer. Unfortunately, the Sigh and the AMD 178B got taken out there. The score's 2-5. StormCrowReaperManyHats is ready to put his carry pants on. Even though they're down by 3 tanks, he won't be given up. He's not that kind of person. 1,251 damage done, 110 damage blocked, 572 assisted damage. He's already on the way to a good score. He's already got a good score, but he wants to turn this one into an epic score, and wants to work out what's happening in this game. Sigh asks the question in the chat, is this whole game people botting? What is going on here? Look at where the Tiger 1 is. This Tiger 1, maybe he's going looking for artillery down here, but that's a very interesting position for the Tiger 1. And these guys, they've taken the city, but they haven't moved forward with it. I don't know what the story is. StormCrowReaperManyHats goes for the kill shot, but the Hummel gets the kill. He does get the kill on the Jagdpanzer 4 though, bringing the score back to 4-5. Like I said, this is one of the weirdest games I've ever seen. That Tiger who was charging towards the K1 area just got killed by the T50-2. T50-2, that's the tank that a lot of players who have been around for a little while got for free as part of the Wargaming 10-year anniversary. Reaps looking at the P-43 Biz now, the Tier 6 Italian medium tank. Shoots him a few times before another artillery steals the kill. 6-7's the score. StormCrowReaperManyHats in the A-43, the Tier 6 Russian medium tank. I hope it's Russian. I hope I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure it looks Russian to me. Maybe I should look these things up. Continues to move around. You can see that Challenger turning to face him. They're only down by a tank now, but still these tanks. The Black Prince is pretty high health. The KV2 is a little bit low, but you'd think they'd start moving forward. I can't see the hit points on the KV13, but who knows what's happening in the city, because there's nothing in the city. All the enemy tanks are spotted. They're all over here in the east, apart from two Arties, and there was a light tank, but he's now dead over there at K1. 7-8's the score now. StormCrowReaperManyHats from PB Clack Clan in the A-43 in one of the weirdest games I've ever seen in my life. And that's why he messaged me. He said, Stewie, just have a look at this. All the enemy tanks, they were AFK, but then once he spotted them, they weren't AFK. I'm not sure what's happening there. Now, enemy artillery kills the other enemy artillery. I'm not sure what that was about. Now, the two enemy artilleries were both spotted down here at A1. I'm guessing maybe the American artillery, which got killed, maybe moved in front of the French artillery who did the killing. I'm not too sure, but you can see there he's got a -1 in there, and then he was lost in battle, and maybe he just pushed escape and disappeared. I don't know. A very, very long name is his in-game name. Enemy A, very long name, was lost in battle. So I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure what happened there. Did he... That's what happens when you hit escape and you jump back to the garage. Weirdest game in the world. I don't know. This is just bizarre. 10-9's a score. Reaps is thinking, well, I reckon I've got this now. The KV-13 and the Black Prince are very, very close to the enemy cap, but they're not moving towards it. They're also not moving towards these enemy tanks that are here. There's 4 enemy tanks remaining, and they're all spotted. They're all over here where Reaps is playing his A-43. The Black Prince and the KV-13, I don't think they could even snipe those tanks from where they are. There's a big building between the Black Prince and the enemy team. There's also, and the KV-13 is finally going for the cap to at least put some pressure on these enemy tanks, because Reaps is still outnumbered over here, but playing brilliantly. Carrying his team like a man possessed. He's already got his mission, which he's pretty happy about. What's his secondary condition? To get 5, no, he won't get 5 kills. Anyway, there, finds the Tiger. 1 shot into the side, 2 shot into the side. Of course he gets left on 7 hit points. You watch an artillery steal this kill from our hero, the man in the A-43. No, he does get the kill. 2 kills to score. StormCrowReaperManyHats. Say that 10 times fast. Oh, even without a few beers, saying that 10 times fast is it's impossible. I'll tell you right now, it's impossible. The enemy challenger is capping now. 13-9 is the score. It's a 14 versus 14 battle. ANZ server, 2 kills to Reaps, 2,116 damage done. He's down to about half health. He's got 900 assisted damage. Looks like the KV-13 and the Black Prince are going to cap this one out. And look, I don't think he would be too upset by that. He gets shot once by the challenger. He shoots him once and resets the cap, and the KV-13 as well as the Black Prince cap that game out. I don't know what I just saw. I really don't. I don't know. He doesn't either. When he sent me the message, Reap sent me the message saying, Stewie, what do you think of this? This is just weird. And he sent me the replay. Pilsen, A-43, Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for the old mate StormCrowReaperManyHats. Why do they call him that? Because he's got heaps of them. And yeah, Ace Tanker, Spotter Medal, Bruiser, Fire for Effect, Bonds, Scout Medal, Patrol Duty, because he did all that spotting. Here we go. How many stack? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He spotted 10 out of the 14 enemy tanks at the start of that game. The only ones he didn't spot was the artillery, who did the team damage, the Churchill, who went to the city, the M44, of course, and the other well, he did some damage to himself. Never mind about that one. 2,458 hit points of damage done. 2 kills, 1377 base experience. He fired 52 shots, 43 hit, 31 penned. That was enough for the mission for 15 damaging shots. A little bit sniped, nearly 2,000 assisted damage. Ace Tanker, no problems whatsoever. The game went for 11 minutes. Didn't make too many credits on it. Lost 82,500 credits. Trying to get that mission done, but what a weird game. The whole enemy team, let's have a look at what the enemy team did. Plenty of, well, they didn't do not as many donuts as I might have expected, but it looks like the whole team was trying to play like tank destroyers. I'm not sure, but he spotted 10 out of the 14 of those tanks sniping or hit. Sort of, they weren't even moving, were they? They were still on the cap when Reaps found them, and Reaps and Sigh when he found them, and that was at least 10 out of those 14 tanks. Of course, Sigh would have spotted 1 or 2 as well because he was there first, but Reaps clearly spotted 10 of them. So it was just a little bit of a, who knows? What a weird game. Anyway, thanks, Reaps, for the replay again. Absolute pleasure to meet you last year at that Wargame event. I hope you like the new hat. The good lady does, and I always do what she tells me to do because I'm not as dumb as I look. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the replay again. Is this the weirdest game you've ever seen? I don't know. What do you reckon? I reckon it was pretty goddamn weird. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and see you all next time.